Hello everyone. So there have been some pretty big news from YouTube that just dropped. And honestly, if you're creating content with AI tools or doing faceless videos like I do, you're going to want to hear this. So starting July 15, 2025, YouTube is basically saying enough to what they are calling inauthentic content. We're talking about those mass produced AI videos, the spammy stuff that have been flooding the platform lately. Now, before you start freaking out, and trust me, I had a moment too. AI content isn't getting banned completely. You just need to be, smarter about how you approach it. So, in today's video, I'm going to walk you through exactly what's changing, who this actually affects, and most importantly, the 5 strategies I have been using to keep my channel not just safe, but actually growing through all this. All right, so let's dive into what YouTube is actually targeting here. Now, they are going after what I call the lazy content. And you know what I mean? Those videos that are basically just stock footage thrown together with some generic AI voiceover, zero creativity, no real story, no context, right? YouTube even got a name for it and they're calling it AI slop. But that's brutal, but it's kind of accurate. But here is the thing that really matters, and this is where I think a lot of people are getting confused. AI assisted content is totally fine. I mean, I'm literally using ChatGPT, Leonardo AI, Dreamface, some tools I've always used. But what YouTube actually wants is content that feels like it came from a real person who cares about what they are making. So even if your face never shows on screen, they want to feel your presence in the video. So who should be worried right now? Well, if your content creation process looks like this: step one, ask ChatGPT to write a script. Step two, grab some random stock clips. Step three, put on a robotic voice. Step four, hit upload and hope for the best. Then, my dear, you might be in trouble. YouTube algorithm has gotten pretty smart in spotting patterns, reputation, and content that feels soulless, I guess. But, and this is important, if you're using AI tools as your creative partners while still bringing your own energy, your own decisions, your own way of telling stories, then you're completely fine, because that's exactly what I have been doing, and my channel is doing better than ever. Okay, so here is how I have been keeping my channel good and compliant while still using AI to work way more efficiently. Number one, use AI as your assistant, not your replacement. So think of AI like having a really smart research assistant, not someone who is going to do all the work for you. So when I ask ChatGPT to give me something like, let's say, 5 AI tools for video creation, I don't just copy and paste that list, right? I jump in and say something like, okay, here's the one that actually worked for me. Here's what I might change. Here's what might not work for everyone. That little bit of your personal experience, that's what makes all the difference. And YouTube can feel when you actually engage with your content versus when you are just phoning it in. Strategy two, actually tell a story. So even if you're just doing a voiceover video, which, let's be honest, most of us are, you can still structure it like you're telling a friend about something interesting that happens to you. Right? Give it a beginning that hooks people, a middle that keeps them engaged, and an ending that leaves them satisfied. Add some suspense, throw in a plot twist, right? I actually asked ChatGPT to help me with this. I said something like, take this information and structure it like a story with some tension and maybe a cliffhanger. And that works like magic. And suddenly, guys, your content feels way more engaging. Now, strategy number three, make your visuals actually yours. Now, YouTube has gotten pretty good at spotting generic stock footage, like really good. So instead of just grabbing whatever is available, I use tools like ChatGPT and another AI to create my own image. Now, what I do is that I describe exactly what I want, maybe a mysterious figure in a cyberspace or whatever fits my brand. And then I generate something that's uniquely mine. Now, the cool thing is that you can even create your own character or avatar and use that consistently across your videos, like I do, thus giving your channel this cohesive feeling that the YouTube algorithm actually would love. And the strategy number 4, mix up your formats. Now, here's something I noticed very well. Every video I post have the same structure. If they have the same structure, YouTube notices that, and not in a good way. So now I switch things up. One video may be a tutorial, the next could be more of like a list style breakdown, or maybe I even do a case study, right? Even small changes help. I can choose to use a different background music. I can switch up how I start my videos. I can change the pacing. These little tweaks will keep your channel feeling fresh and original. Strategy number 5. This one is probably the most important. Add your own commentary. And it's something I wish I started doing sooner. If your entire video is AI generated, you need to add your own thoughts and reactions. Say things like, this part actually surprised me. Add some text to the AI script. That kind of give it the personal commentary that is gold to the YouTube AI system. And that's what makes your video feel valuable, real, and not just informative. Now, the final thing. So, yeah, the policy is real and it's happening. But honestly, I don't think YouTube is trying to kill AI content. They're just trying to get rid of the spam and reward creators who actually care about making something good. So, if you're using AI to save time and enhance your creativity while still telling great stories, then you're doing exactly what you should be doing. So just keep being intentional about your content. Make sure your video and personality comes through, and YouTube will keep rewarding that effort. By the way, if you want my complete AI monetization kit, I'm talking about my safest ChatGPT prompt, my entire voiceover workflow, plus the thumbnail strategy that has really been helping me. Just drop monetize in the comment and I'll send it to you. And hey, if this video helped you, I really appreciate a like. If you're building your own Faceless YouTube channel, subscribe because I share everything I'm learning along the way. I will catch you in the next one.